Have you ever felt like you're chasing something and you don't even know why you desire it? Schopenhauer warned us in 1818, "We live deceived by the veil of Maya, a virtual reality, where desires are counterfeit coins." But here's the twist. In Nepal, 500 years before Christ, Buddhism already spoke of samsara. And today, neuroscience confirms they were both right. Are you ready to discover how to escape the labyrinth? Imagine this. Your mind is a fogged-up mirror. Every achievement, every like, every success, just vapor that condenses and vanishes. Schopenhauer called it the will. Buddhism names it attachment. And you, how many hours of your life have you spent wiping that mirror clean, only to see it fog up again at dawn? What if I told you that the German philosopher and the ascetic under the Bodhi tree weren't talking about metaphysics, but about your last 2 a.m. crisis? And what if that coin you pay with every morning has a third side no one ever showed you? Schopenhauer proposed denying the will. Buddhism designed the Noble Eightfold Path. Sounds like old theories, until you realize they're both saying the same thing. Stop being avatars in an existential video game. What if the control you seek is precisely what keeps you imprisoned? In the next few minutes, we won't give you answers. We'll show you how Anna, a CEO addicted to power, found the way out using these ideas. Spoiler, she didn't end up in a cave, but reinventing what it means to succeed. The 21st century sold us a paradox. Have more to be more. But Schopenhauer already warned us. Desire is like salt water. The more you drink, the thirstier your soul becomes. Buddhism radicalizes it. All suffering is born from craving. And modern psychology, it confirms that our brain is a machine that manufactures desires, even when they destroy us. Harvard studies reveal something disturbing. 47% of our waking hours are spent ruminating on past desires or future anxieties. It's the Buddhist monkey mind, but with Wi-Fi. Aren't we prisoners of a neural circuit that confuses wanting with needing? Neuroscience calls it the default mode network, that autopilot that makes us chase likes, promotions, and toxic love. Buddhism calls it Trishna, the thirst that's never quenched. And here, both converge. To transcend suffering, we must hack the system. An experiment at Stanford University revealed something profound. Meditating for 20 minutes a day reduces activity in the amygdala, the center of fear and compulsive desire. It's Schopenhauer's denial of the will, but with an MRI scan. Dramatic pause. Could this be the ultimate fusion between asceticism and science? Imagine this scenario. Your mind is a river. Desires are leaves falling into the current. Meditation is not drowning while trying to catch them, but learning to watch them float away into oblivion. Schopenhauer would smile. His philosophy translated into cognitive behavioral therapy. But beware, warned Zen, this isn't about killing desire, but about ceasing to be its puppet. As Jung said, what you resist persists. What you accept transforms you. Are we ready to loosen the reins and ride the tiger of existence? Anna measured her life in KPIs. Her mind was a human Excel sheet. Budgets in column A, dreams in B, existential voids hidden behind value formulas. Until one Tuesday at 3:47 a.m., during her 4th coffee of the day, something broke. It wasn't the Wi-Fi, it was her illusion of control. The panic attack struck in the middle of a Zoom meeting. Schopenhauer would have called it the will's outcry, rebelling against its jailer. Buddhism would simply whisper, dukkha. Anna summed it up in 2 words to her psychiatrist: I'm rotten. Her therapy was a paradox. 10 days of Vipassana retreat, no talking, no writing, no Rolex. Just 240 hours facing the echo of her compulsive mind. Day 3. Anna discovered that silence isn't peace. It's a mirror. Each meditation reflected back uncomfortable truths. Her obsession with success was an escape from an alcoholic father. Her luxury shoe collection, compensation for a childhood in thrift stores. Her addiction to work, an ancestral fear of irrelevance. As Jung put it, the shadow always collects its due. But here's the Buddhist twist. When Anna stopped fighting her demons, they became her teachers. Anxiety taught her to breathe. Fear showed her what she truly valued. And the emptiness became a canvas. When she returned, Anna didn't become a Zen monk. She remained a CEO, but with an existential hack. Now she sees board meetings as mandalas, perfect patterns that must be dismantled to be reborn. Her employees swear she negotiates contracts while murmuring, "This too shall pass." Was this enlightenment? Schopenhauer would say Anna negotiated with the will. Neuroscientists would point to her prefrontal cortex, 30% more active. But she puts it simply, I learned that letting go isn't giving up, it's taking off armor so you can breathe. Anna leaves us with an unsettling question. Is our modern suffering just the veil of Maya, wearing a tie? In the final act, we'll discover what happens when East and West kiss and give birth to a new way of being alive. Schopenhauer died believing Europe would never understand Buddhism. He was wrong. Today, in the age of burnout and Silicon Valley gurus, his pessimism and the Dharma are secret accomplices, whispering the same truth. Freedom is not in possessing the world, but in ceasing to be its hostage. Anna, with her Rolex rusted by wisdom, embodies this forbidden synthesis. She uses Excel, but meditates at dawn. She negotiates contracts, but knows all ambition is sand slipping through fingers. She speaks the language of capital, with a Zen accent. Isn't this the practical enlightenment we need in the 21st century? Modern neuroscience confirms it. Neuroplasticity allows us to reshape the brain. Schopenhauer intuited it. A man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills. Buddhism completes it, but you can observe the one who wills until he fades away. This is not a New Age message. It's a call to existential insubordination. What if stopping the race isn't failure, but seeing the track from above the clouds? What if success is a prison whose keys we forge each morning? And what if true power lies in letting go, even of this video? Jung warned us, who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. Anna awakened. Schopenhauer and Buddha, from their centuries of dust, silently applaud. And you, what will you do when this video ends? Will you keep feeding the wheel, or dare to be the still axis that moves everything? The great paradox. The West invented the clock. The East mastered the art of now. Perhaps like Anna, we must let opposites kiss to birth something new in the twilight. The veil of Maya is torn with questions, not answers. The guardian of the threshold. Before we part, one last question Anna wrote in her Vipassana journal. What mask would you still wear if no one was ever going to applaud it? Thank you for making it this far. The mere fact that you stayed listening reveals something profound. There is a seeker in you who rejects superficial maps. That is worth celebrating. Subscribe to the journey. The next threshold awaits.